Alright everybody, welcome back to my WWE 12 Universe mode, and I tell you what we're going to do this week. We're actually going to have, we're going to interfere in this match between Mason Bryan and Daniel Bryan with the WWE champion Brad Thomas in order to extract some revenge against Mason Bryan for attacking him on SmackDown last week. And what we're also going to do is find out who the new #1 contender is going to be for Brad Thomas's WWE Championship. And we're going to sit back, we're going to be a fan, we're going to watch this one, a steel cage triple threat match between Brock Lesnar, Rey Mysterio and Kane. So, getting into this one, let's select and say that we'd like to interfere, and let's find Brad Thomas. There he is. Wait for it to load. Wait a little longer. Right, it should be okay. It should be selectable now. There we go. And we're gonna run down and interfere in this one. So we're gonna have a new #1 contender. We've had Mason Bryan come out this week and be on the card. Was Mason Bryan hired by the family? Was he a part of? Was that the reason why he attacked Brad Thomas? I mean, I know they have history with Mason Bryan being a former world heavyweight champion when the world heavyweight title was on SmackDown. But you know, this seems pretty much unprovoked with Mason Bryan attacking Brad Thomas during the interview. So. And there's Brad Thomas's new finishing move, Zero Canter #2. Really dangerous gutbuster, and Daniel Bryan gets the win courtesy of the gutbuster. And then you see the little glitch there with Daniel Bryan jumps all over the place. He gets the win over Mason Bryan. So Mason Bryan taught a lesson not to mess with Brad Thomas. So let's find out. Let's simulate these matches first. Actually, we're gonna go with Michelle McCool to beat Natalia in this one. Okay, and maybe Scott Steiner to beat Jack Swagger. All right. Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. But anyway, let's actually watch this one. We're not gonna turn entrances off. We're not gonna play as anybody, and we're gonna see who Brad Thomas's new #1 contender is going to be going into the pay-per-view in just a week's time. So let's see. No, don't want to do that. Don't want to join it. There we go. Just press start, and then you don't have to join it. It's fine. So now we're going to find out who Brad Thomas's new #1 contender is going to be. Brock Lesnar is actually the reigning Intercontinental Champion. He will defend his Intercontinental title at the pay-per-view. Drew McIntyre is owed a rematch clause, so it could be Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre at the pay-per-view. But then if he wins this, he could very well pull double duty at the pay-per-view, defend his title in one match in a pay-per-view, and then also go up against Brad Thomas for the WWE title. So if Brock Lesnar wins, he's facing double duty. Rey Mysterio, you know, he doesn't currently have a match, but he's also got history with Brad Thomas in this universe mode. You know, once upon a time, the two of them, they were friends, and then they were feuding over the title. I think they had quite a few title matches as well, with Brad Thomas getting the better of Rey Mysterio. And Rey Mysterio also winning the title from Alberto Del Rio, so he's a former world heavyweight champion who has history. And Kane and Brad Thomas, they had an absolute all-out war over the Intercontinental title. The reason why the classic Intercontinental title was actually being used, it was a style choice and decision by Brad Thomas, because there was controversy over who was the real and true Intercontinental champion when Kane actually brought out the old and classic Intercontinental title, while Brad Thomas had the current design of the Intercontinental title. So the two of them feuded over who was the real and true Intercontinental champion in the WWE and on SmackDown. And that went on for months. I think Kane got injured a couple of times during the feud, and he would come back and attack Brad Thomas. And when you thought that feud maybe, was simmering down, it was probably going to be over, Kane would always reignite it. So everybody in this steel cage match either has history or could potentially face, well, obviously they could potentially face Brad Thomas because it is a number of contenders match, but both Rey Mysterio and Kane have previous history with Brad Thomas. And very, very early on in Brad Thomas's career, he actually faced Brock Lesnar. So everybody in this match has history with the current WWE champion, and has actually faced the current WWE champion before. So looking ahead to next week, by this time we should find out who the number one contender is, and we should also have some matches formally announced for the pay-per-view. And next week on SmackDown, what we'll have is another tag team match. As I say, we're trying to bring back the tag team wrestling in this universe mode, as we need to find out who will actually face Demolition at the pay-per-view for the World Tag Team title. So we're going to have a match next week on SmackDown to determine who will face Demolition at the pay-per-view. Now I know some of you are thinking, hang on a minute, but last week you had the tag team match between the Steiner brothers and the Usos, and you said that the winner of that would be SmackDown's number one contenders. Well, the reason why I'm going to have another match is this. The Steiner brothers and the Usos, or should I say the Steiners and Demolition, already faced each other at the last pay-per-view, Extreme Rules. So what I want to do is open it up to some other tag teams and give them a chance to have another shot. But what we'll also do is either on SmackDown and build up to the pay-per-view after what is originally scheduled to be Over the Limit, but won't be Over the Limit. We'll have something special for you guys. The pay-per-view after that, or maybe in the build up to that, Demolition will defend the World Tag Team titles as per the 30-day clause in holding a championship in the WWE, and they will face the Steiner brothers in that for the World Tag Team title. So it's not that the Steiner brothers have been forgotten about. We just want to really open up the tag team division, get even more options available for Demolition to face. Potentially they could face the Second City Saints, because we're going to have a tag team match on Raw as well, because we, as I said, we haven't forgotten about the Raw contenders for the World Tag Team titles. So what you'll see next week is both Raw and SmackDown having matches for contendership of the titles.
What a counter! Man, the speed of Mysterio is just unreal. How do you deal with the strength of Kane? It absolutely could. A pile driver like that is not something you just shake off. He's got to be history. Is he still even conscious? Oh, man. Oh, nowhere to go but down. Huge shot to Brock Lesnar. That's not good. Lesnar. F5 connects. The F5 connects.
Kane has the arm. Look at this, look at this. Kane is so big and so strong, just a sadistic wrecking machine.
Great counter.
That was a ton of velocity. And he breaks the hold, keeping himself in the match. An aggressive shot to the midsection. And Mysterio's quickness gets him out.
I don't get that. Why break it up this early? If I was in a match like this, I'd want my opponents to get as worn down as quickly as possible.
That Irish whip was delivered with tremendous aggression. Kane goes behind.
He saw that one coming.
Hey!
Big move coming.
Oh, nice counter.
Whoa, trying to put him away. What a move. Can he capitalize?
Oh, boy.
King, as soon as this match is over, we may need our medical personnel down here to check on the injured ribs and back.
Yeah, if this keeps up much more, we may need him down here before that. Right on the kidneys.
Rey Mysterio, always known as the biggest little man in the history of WWE. All the damage to the torso, all the pain that's been dealt, appears to have finally taken its toll. Caught the leg. Wow. Oh, look at this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, my. What a move.
Incredible counter.
Mysterio controlling the arm.
Oh, geez, lights out. Every muscle in that body is battered now. Look at these guys fighting, clawing to climb the cage.
Oh my gosh, his skull.
Look at that. He made it to the top of the cage.
Mysterio wins. The ultimate underdog did it.
Here's your winner, Rey Mysterio.
What an outstanding match. Both of these competitors gave it their all.
I like this. A great show of respect here.